Hey, what's up, everybody? Tar Heel Yak Daddy. Glad to be with you guys today. It's been just a few days over a month since I did any fishing, and I have been going absolutely crazy. Missing it, man. Wanting to go fishing. I've been working a lot lately. I worked today. I worked this morning. Got out here. It's about 11:35 now. Just hitting the water for the first time. Like I said, just glad to be out here, man. Been missing it for over a month. Been wanting to go fishing, and just life stuff. Got a lot going on the weekends. A lot at work. And I was tired of making excuses, so I got out here, went to work, packed all my stuff last night, and said I'm going fishing today. As soon as I get off work, got off at 10 and headed this way. Just got here, everything loaded up. We're here at Falls Lake, the Rolling View Marina here in Durham, North Carolina. Beautiful day, sun's out, might get a little rain later. Some wind blowing, beautiful sun's out. Temperatures have dropped a little bit since last time you guys saw me, in early to mid-August. Got a tangle up here. So I don't know if I said it yet, but just glad to be out here. I missed fishing. I guess that's what comes with, you know, being a weekend angler, if you will. Oh guys, I got a little, yeah, the vast majority of us anglers have daytime jobs and families and obligations that we have to do. No matter how much we want to fish, until the day I become lucky enough to be a professional fisherman. There's some things that sometime I'm just gonna have to put off fishing, but I couldn't take it anymore, so I'm out here. Glad to be here. Beautiful. Little update, there's a Carolina Kayak Anglers tournament this Saturday. It's the Gate City Classic. Again, life stuff. My buddy's wedding is this weekend and I'm in it down at the coast, so unfortunately I will not be able to fish the Gate City Classic this Saturday, which is, Gate City is the final regular season tournament for us at Carolina Kayak Anglers. In October we'll have our championship event for the top 25 in points, which I'm pretty sure I'll be in. Last time they updated the points I was in 8th place, but that was before I struck out at Lake McIntosh, and I won't be fishing this weekend. But your points at Carolina Kayak Anglers are based on your top 5 finishes, so that skunk and my no-show here this weekend will be thrown out. So my top 5 finishes, top 5 points from the season is what will be registered for my Angler of the Year. Trying to think of anything else I wanted to tell you guys. Nothing really comes to mind at the second, so let's go fishing. Just glad to be out here. Beautiful, warm, sunny, wind blowing. Hopefully catching fish. Not really sure what my strategy is here today. It's kind of I mean, it's still warm here. Central North Carolina is still in the upper 80s, low 90s. So obviously I believe, you know, the bass are going to be moving a little bit more than they were in the dead of August when it was blazing hot and unbearable. But it's not quite fall, so here in this area I think we're in a weird in-between summer fall, kind of late summer, not even early fall. I guess we'll still call it late summer. So I'm gonna try a crankbait, spinnerbait, Texas rig, maybe a jig. We'll figure it out from there. Spinnerbait, guys. Yeah. Get out of there. What? I'm done. Little guy. Yeah, baby. So if you can see this big mountainous type rock bank behind me, there's a little stick up about 20 yards away there. And I threw the spinnerbait right there at that stick up. He hit it. He jacked up my spinnerbait's kind of jacked up, looks like. It's repositioning. Throw back in there. Yeah, just threw the spinnerbait by, I mean, you can see just the tip of a stick coming up out of the water about 4 or 5 feet off the face of this, we'll call it a cliff. And little guy snagged it right away. Just slow rolling the spinnerbait through there. Exact same spinnerbait I caught that nice 18-inch fish on. Oh Lord. Fish this backlash. Got a gust of wind on me there. Same spinnerbait I caught that nice 18-inch fish on at Randleman in the team event back in August. Bang into the cliff here. Let's get up out off this cliff a little bit. We'll keep working down it. There's a big fishing pier right here that we're going to fish, do something, flip a jig under the pier, or something. Spinnerbait's good for throwing around wood structure, like little stick ups and timbers and stuff. If I'm not going with, if I'm gonna finesse fish it, I'll throw a Texas rig all day. Y'all know that, but if I'm trying to cover water, kind of power fish it, I'll throw a spinnerbait. Pull it through there, and honestly most of the time I do both. I'll hit it with a spinnerbait, and then if I don't get nothing, I'll slow down and hit it with a Texas rig or a jig, which is what I'm gonna do. There's a lot of stick ups and timber I fished with the spinnerbait moving down the bank this way, and when I head back the other way, I'll pick it apart with a Texas rig. So we'll mosey on over here towards the pier and see what it has to offer. Oh. Had him, he came off. Little bass right here by the boat. Throwing the Spro Lil John crankbait along the rocky bank here. Cast right before that one, I had a little one follow it back to the boat, and had that little guy hit it. I was reluctant to reach down there and grab it because he was thrashing about. I didn't want to get stuck with the hook. And oh, what we got here? Rock. About the time I was about ready to reach down there and grab him, he thrashed and spit the hook. That's alright. It counts. 2 fish. There's a little tip for you guys. If you're hung up, stick your rod tip down in the water as far as you can get it. Get it down there. Reel up the slack, and that'll give you leverage on whatever you're hung up on. Yes, I'm a master of hang-ups and backlashes. I can get any backlash out, and I know how to get unhung, because Lord knows I do them on both of them enough. Get these rods out of y'all's way. Alright, 2 little fish and about an hour and a half. Let's keep it going. Alright guys, I'm about to tie on a Texas rig and fish this timber that I said I just hit with a jig and a spinnerbait on the way up. But I wanted to show you guys something that I kind of started by mistake, but once I started it, I realized it was kind of cool, and been doing it ever since. So what I do is I call this my worm bag. There you go. Just got a little Ziploc bag, and what I got in here is just worms that I've taken off stuff. Instead of putting them back in their original package, I'll throw them in here. Little trailers, big Carolina rig worms, lizards, shaky head worms. There's an example I'll show you. Lizards, just all different. Cincos, show you those too. Brush hogs, more shaky head worms, and then I got some hooks and sinkers and toothpicks in there that I peg my Texas rig sinkers with. But what's so cool about it, what I want to show you guys, is just all those different color baits laying in there on top of each other. I find it really cool. So what happens is they eventually pick up some color of the other baits. I don't know if you can see that. That's a regular watermelon red flake brush hog. But as you can see right here on this flapper, it's almost completely red. Picked up all that red. There's some red on the antennas there. There's some purple back here. So now you have a kind of multicolored soft plastic, which I think is pretty cool. That's brush hog I'm about to throw on. I'll keep this brush hog out. This is a darker brush hog, but you can see some hints of red and purple in that guy also. These Yum Dinger Cincos, green pumpkin, they had chartreuse tips here, but both the tips are now red from hanging out in the worm bag. Same with these shaky head worms. These are exact same worm. As you can see, this worm is almost purple now. It started out this color, so it's picked up all that color in the worm bag, but still has a green pumpkin colored tail. So it's like a dark body, almost like a June bug color up here with a green pumpkin tail. And this is still mostly green pumpkin. But then there in the middle it has some red to it, almost like some blood in it or something. So I just want to show you guys that. Like I said, I kind of picked it up on accident, just being lazy and throwing a whole bunch of worms just in this bag. But once I started using them, catching fish with them, I realized it was pretty cool, and actually maybe the fish might like it. So there's a tip for you guys if you want to start you a worm bag also, and let's try to catch some more fish. So I want to talk about a few things real quick. First off, I'm trying out my Texas rig on a bait caster today. If you guys have watched the videos, I talked in one of the videos, I can't remember which one it is, one of the Yadkin River ones, I believe, but talked about how I like to throw my Texas rigs on a spinning reel, and the way that came to be is kind of like my worm bag, sort of by accident. I had a bunch of rods with me when I was first starting out, and wanted to tie on a Texas rig, but didn't want to take off anything else I had on my bait casters, so I tied it on the spinning reel and started throwing it with that, and really haven't stopped since. The reason I like it on the spinning reel, I feel like I have good casting accuracy, and it's a true fall. That bait just sinks. It don't sink on the line like it might on a bait caster. It just sinks on slack line until you close that bail, and I like that. But today I thought I would just try it on a bait caster. I didn't bring any spinning reels today at all. Like I said, I worked earlier today, came to the lake straight from work, so I wanted to keep my gear to a minimum. Only brought 4 rods. So decided I'd throw the Texas rig on a bait caster today. It's not bad so far. I feel like my accuracy casting into the structure is not as good as it is with the spinning reel, and get some problems with a little backlash here and then. It's not too bad other than that. Okay, I'm gonna cast to this while we're talking about it, cast it over here to this lay down. But yeah, so I mean, there's no major cons, and yeah, I'm the minority here that throws Texas rig soft plastics on a spinning reel, but I just like it. I've got confidence in it. Just thought I'd give it a shot today. Like I said, trying to keep my gear to a minimum. I don't know that I'd switch it up at a tournament or anything, but it's not bad. Alright guys, I'm on the float back, almost back here. Gonna pack it in, go eat some dinner with my beautiful wife. Enjoy the weekend. It's a 2 fish, but beautiful, relaxing day out on the water. Felt great to just get out and fish. I think this is the only video other than my lake lure video. You should go check out if you haven't seen it yet, but I think this and the lake lure video are the only 2 videos where I just fish for fun. All the other ones is either a tournament or a pre-fish for a tournament. So they said it was a few days, over a month since I fished. Just dying to get out here, and had a blast. Glad I came. Today I wanted to finish touching on a few points I was making earlier. One of those points being, I want to do the gear of the day, which is going to be Kalen's white 3-inch scrubs. That's the trailer I use on my spinnerbaits. Caught a lot of fish with them. This one was a gift, so I looked them up, found them. Just got these at Tackle Warehouse for pretty cheap. They come in a bunch of different colors. Little 3-inch Kalen scrub. They got the double paddle tail action. Really good trailer for a spinnerbait. I recommend it. Alright guys, it's the end of the day. Some weather's moving in, so like I said, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. Please let me know what you think of the videos. Please subscribe to the channel. Like me on Instagram. Tar Heel Yak Daddy on Instagram. I threw it out there in the tournament video from Macintosh. I threw it out there for the viewers, trying to get some ideas on a contest I can run to get some more subscribers and give away some prizes. And the contest was for people to give me ideas of a contest that I could run. So check out that video. It's the CKA event at Lake Macintosh. And if you have any ideas on a good contest that might help me get some subscribers, you could win some stuff, some lures and stuff. So thanks guys, have a good day, see you next time.